Hello. Welcome to our first sign language class. My name is Jackie. My sign name is Jackie with your pinky. So it looks like the word sweet. Jackie. This is my mom, Jamie. This is our first video. I'm going to let my mom talk about what we're going to do in our video. Okay, so first of all, just a disclaimer, I'm not an ASL interpreter. I'm just a mom. Just a mom of 4 beautiful daughters. 2 are what? Deaf. Let's show them the sign for deaf. You make a D. A D, well, a pointer. I've seen both. By your mouth. A 1. Here. Start here and then there. Because for talking and hearing, right? Deaf. So it's important to me that more than only our family knows how to communicate at places like church. Where else? Just our friendship in the community, whatever, okay? It's just important to me. Now, why are you making the video, Jackie? So, I make this video to teach people sign language so they can communicate with other deaf people. Because sometimes it's hard for deaf people to make new friends. But I'm lucky that I have my mom to interpret for me. And I have a lot of friends at church. She wants other deaf people to have friends like Jackie does. That's beautiful. Thank you. Okay, so let's continue. So first we do want to say, okay, in New Jersey, and especially at her deaf school, okay? And you're right, I'm not gonna say the name of your deaf school, but it's a deaf school. They do not only use ASL. They use what? Explain. They use English Sign Language and ASL, like a hybrid of the two. A hybrid. Oh, I love that sign. I never really use that. A hybrid of the two, okay? So we're not promising that we're teaching you ASL. We're showing you sign language. Go ahead. And we're not promising that we're only using English. We do a hybrid both. Yeah. Because also, she always does also. I always say also because it's easier. Also, we're not perfect. We're not perfect. You perfect? Am I perfect? Okay, so let's get started now that we're 4 minutes in. Okay, so we're starting with what? We're going to start our first video with teaching you the ABCs. Why? If some people, if they don't know sign. Okay, that's a really good point. That's a true example. So here's the thing, okay? Okay, for instance, Daddy, Doug, okay? He does not really use a lot of sign language. He uses this. This is the sign for finger spelling. Okay, finger spelling. So it's a real method. It's a real way to do sign. It's called the Rochester method. You know that, right? The Rochester, from Rochester, New York. Okay, so it's pretty much all finger spelling. Every word. It's not very efficient, in my opinion, but Daddy uses it, and that's fine. Daddy loves you, right? And Daddy does an awesome job communicating with you, okay? Actually, if they're in a big talk, if there's like a lot that Daddy wants to say, he just on the computer. He does. He's just he's very fast, right? Okay, so anyways, besides the point. So Mommy uses more sign language, and that's fine too. It does not matter, okay? But we start with ABCs because if you have a hard time learning the sign language later, you can always just use the finger spelling, okay? It's better for people maybe with special needs like Katie. Katie, who's also deaf, she does not use the finger spelling, right? That's her little sister who's also deaf, but she has autism. It's hard for her to understand. It's a little bit funny, but our family, we have a way to communicate with her. And it's real. It's real communication. And that's her way, right? And it's okay. So, but we're going to do ABCs also because in sign language, it doesn't matter if it's finger spelling and sign language and in ASL, you use what's called hand shapes. Do you have a sign for that? Hand shapes, not handshake. I'm sorry, hand shapes. Like the beginning, it's like the building blocks of language, okay? It's the building blocks of language, of sign language, is the hands. So if you have A, which we'll teach you in a minute, A is how you sign what? Give an example of a sign with A. Can. A. Am. We have a lot of sign names with it. If someone's name, right, is Amy, Anne, Amelie. Right. A lot of your best friends. Okay, so doesn't matter. We begin. A. Show us A. The first one's A. So put your thumb to the side. Oh, and it doesn't matter if you are a left-handed or right-handed. Kara downstairs, her other sister, is left-handed. Okay, it doesn't matter. That's just going to be your dominant hand. We're both what? Right-handed. So A.
And left
hand. It doesn't matter. We can do right. Okay. We'll bring Kara in a different video. Okay. So A. B. You bring your B. C, and C looks like a C, right? D looks like a D. Turn it to the side. D. E, well, it's hard for some people that they've never seen it. You've seen this your whole life. So E, I always say, make a C and punch it. Makes an E. Okay, E. F. F is like people, when you see people in English just saying, okay. Okay, that's an F. G. So we say we hold. I've heard Rachel from the video say, hold a grape. Pretend you're holding a grape. Pretend you're holding a grape. Yeah. Right. G. Yeah. H. So you just made your G turn to an H. Okay. H. We got to go a little bit slower so they can be practicing, okay? I is their pinky. Like Jackie. You make it with an I because of the J, yeah. I. J. J. J for Jamie and Jackie. Okay, this is a hard one. So take your thumb, put it in between, and turn. So you can see what we're doing. Make a 2, put that in between. That's a K. You make it like that and turn. K. L. L is easy. That's like Lacey Joy's sign name that's Lacey Joy. Okay. M. So it's hard for some people if they're having arthritis or something to go totally down. It's okay to go like this. It's okay. Some people can't go all the way down. M. And you can look, it's like an M. Or like almost in cursive. It looks like an M. Don't bump the tripod, honey. There you go. Okay, M. Move your feet. There you go. N. So N is like that. M, N. O. But kind of as your finger spelling, it's more like that. Well, as your finger spelling if you're saying like cop? Well, I guess. C-O. Yeah, kind of like this. Okay. O. P. Now, K, turn it upside down. Now, she's going to be embarrassed. Plug your ears, look away. P, the best way to remember it is it looks like a boy going pee. She says, also adults, don't let your kids see this part because my mom is crazy. Okay, P, but you'll never forget it. You'll never forget P. Okay. Q. So Q is G, but down. Don't ask me why. Q. Well, it kind of looks like, in my head, it looks like a Q, little lowercase. Okay, Q. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Oh, R. R. Now. Oh, she's saying it's like when people say, oh, I promise, but they're crossing their fingers behind. So R. And R's in a lot of words, like rose, rats, ready, right? I always do it like this in our house, but what else? Road. I do river. River. That's not it. There's a lot. Rocket. Rockets. I love that one. What? Risk. I've never learned that. Risk, teach me it. Risk. Ooh, I like that. Arriba. A risk. Okay. Okay, so risk. Okay, Q, R, S. S. Punch. It's like A, but S. I'll punch you. Okay, S, T. Now, a lot of people... Right. She's showing M, N, T. So, T is just the one over. Probably the most famous one is people say, pa-pa-pa-pa. That, you know, if someone's going like this, that means I got to go to the toilet. T for toilet. So, Katie, we sign that a lot with Katie. Toilet. TV. Or TV, sure. Or, Travis. Trick. Yeah. Okay, so let's move on. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K. T, U. U. Easy. And it's just boop. Picture like a U. You use that for a lot of things, but I guess it's really each hand would use it. Okay, U, V. Now that's really hard. Van. A van. What? What was that? A vase. Okay, so V. Okay, W. Again, easy. Water. Water. There's a trick. When you try, some people will say 3. What are you saying? Oh, some people say that. Well, honey, it looks like a W. You don't need it to be a 3. It looks like a W. Yeah. But this is for water. So you put it on your chest. Water. Katie learned that very. Waterfall. Water slide. Something besides water. Okay, water park. Yes, we get the water. Okay, water. What else is water? Or W? Okay, X. Okay, so U, V, W, X. Hook. Heck. Okay, she says she's crazy. Okay, X. Y. Call me. What? Some people know the picture like, oh yeah, like, call me. Y. And it looks like a Y. And then the last one, we did it. 16-minute video, our first class. It's fun, Jackie says. It's a fun one. Pretend you're writing a Z. Z. Let's do it again. Z. And if you're left-handed, it's kind of hard to do when you're left-handed. We do promise we're gonna have a lot of fun. So we will we'll again practice the ABCs in our next video, but we'll do it faster. We want you guys, your homework is you gotta practice, right? But we will add some first signs, some words, and then what we want to do is what Mommy used to do before Mommy ever met you, before I ever knew that I would adopt Jackie. Jackie was alive at this time. I was teaching adults, and I had a class of kids in the community in Rockaway. 1 second. I was teaching them sign language, and this is how I did it. So I did the ABCs first, and then we did some signs, like food signs, and then I taught them some verbs, and then we what? Right, verbs, and then we started to make our first sentences. Okay, so now we're going to end the video, but please remember to like and click the subscribe because she wants it on YouTube. Okay. Feel free to if you're Facebook friends, you can text me, message me, okay? Videos or pictures. Otherwise, I don't want to see them. Okay? Okay. Bye.